Welcome to another episode, Opening the Flat. I'm here to talk about the Skins, here to talk about, what happened last night. It was a disaster. That's what happened. A disaster. They let the Bears haven't won a game in a whole fucking year. Not this year, a whole fucking calendar year. Come here on a short week. Everybody on their team down there out for injury. And they put up 40. They put up 40. Man. But I told you. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it. I knew that the Commanders, I've been watching this type of shit for like 25, 30 years. I've been watching this shit. Teams coming here, they ain't won in motherfucking forever. They ain't won since the Jesus days. And they come in here and they find a way to beat us. They blow our ass out. Detroit was 0-19. They beat us a few years ago. Two other teams I could remember that was 0 and fucking, who knows, 0-100. They come in here, they come in this motherfucker throwing up the old Mark Rippon, having looking like all-stars, all-pros. They come in here, they beat us. I just don't understand how we find ourselves in this situation every year, no matter what head coach, players, but we find ourselves in this situation. They made Justin Fields, and I said this, they made Justin Fields look like an all-pro against us. Some of the balls Justin Fields was just throwing up in the air. But he was finding guys that was wide open. The Bears missing a whole bunch of players on their defense, secondary, starters. They not there. They blitzing the hell out of us. They leaving fucking second and third string guys back there by themselves. We can't get the ball to them. They blitzing the hell out of us. Offensive line giving up sacks. They had fucking 2 sacks all year. They come against us and they get 5 fucking sacks. Our running game was like non-existent. 6 attempts, 10 yards. They fall behind 10-0. 17, 30. Now they had 40. 40. The Bears put up 40 points against us. 40. The Bears. Words can't explain how frustrating that is. And sometimes it's okay to lose games. You get games in the season, you guys playing, you like, damn, they came in here, they beat us. They beat us. It was a close game. They asked us out. But when you got a motherfucking team like Chicago, they come in here and they put 40 on your ass at your house on a short week and they all injured, that's a telling sign. Telling sign. Our offense was slow to get going. But I believe they played an okay game. They was a little slow. They got us back in the game. Too many mistakes. Logan Thomas, fumble, fighting for the extra yards. That was a killer. You fighting to get back in the game. That was a killer. And I know nobody mean that fumble, that shit happened. That was a killer. You fighting this for extra yards, you fighting to survive. You gotta hold on to that ball. He played good. He had that one mistake, but that shit was costly. That interception by Howard threw. He was late on the ball. That shit was costly. You can't do that. He a young guy. He had a good game, but you gotta minimize those mistakes. Our offense played good to get back in. We had momentum going into the second half, but having momentum, that shit ain't good enough. You got to play from beginning to end, lights out. You got to play no matter what. Our defense, man. I don't know who came up with that idea that this defense was a vaunted defense. Man, them boys, terrible. Them boys, man, them boys terrible. Our front four ain't paying worth of shit. You know, Chase Young had getting some pressure these last couple of games. He getting close, I think he had a half a sack last night. Man, I don't know what happened to Allen and Payne in the middle. They like disappeared. Sweat, that vaunted front four, that shit ain't working. The motherfucking Bears was like gashing our ass up and down the field. The running back gashing us 3rd and 15, 3rd and 30, whatever. They run the fucking ball. They run a draw. They get the fucking first down. Not one time, not two times. They get that motherfucker anytime they wanted to. Justin Fields, he don't even think, just take off running this shit. He ain't even worried about looking downfield. I'm just fuck it. I'm just running. He get the fucking first down. Our linebackers are non-existent. They are terrible. Terrible. They're not where they need to be. I don't give a fuck if they blitz. I don't give a fuck if they play zone. They're nowhere near where they need to be to make a play. Our linebacker, this is a downgrade. Our linebackers, it's too late in the year to try to do anything, but they are playing terrible. Secondary, I don't know what happened. Maybe you guys thought you were better than what you thought you were. Maybe you thought that. Maybe you thought you was better than what you thought you were. Forbes a rookie. He's still learning. You got to give him benefit of the doubt. But if you out there, he's still learning. He out there and he's struggling. We got to make adjustments. We got to find a way to help. We have to help him. But you can't help them when your linebackers are terrible. Linebackers are terrible. Guys getting beat up and down the field. Guys out of position. Fuller had a rough night. St. Jude's, he was struggling. I seen him beaten on a couple of plays. Danny Johnson came in there. He got beaten on a couple of plays I saw. I just don't. I don't know, y'all. You want to give them benefit of the doubt. You try and give everybody a break because Snyder gone. But I don't know how much that we could sit here and put up with this with Ron. I don't know how much we could put up this with this Skins defense. Jack Del Rio. You would have thought that these guys, this should have been our bread and butter. These should have guys that did dominate these games and win us games. But we're missing. We let Holcomb go, even though Holcomb was, he wasn't no all-star, but he's better. He was better at playing that position than Barton. We let the other safety go. He went up to the Giants, McCain. You draft a guy that keep talking about this fucking Buffalo nickel, and he can't even get on the fucking field. Second round pick, draft pick, a waste of a pick. Knowing that we needed linebackers, knowing that we need offensive linemen, you waste the pick, and the guy can't even get on the motherfucking field. Special teams killing us this year. We have all the momentum in the third and fourth quarter. About to cut it down to a one-possession game. This guy missed the kick, the field goal. It's not the first time this has happened. It's not like, oh, okay, he the kicker up there, Justin Tucker up in Baltimore, he make these kicks. Nah, this motherfucker, he missed this shit all the time. It's not like he just come out there, he having a bad night. This is what he do. He missed this shit last year and this year. Guys are not focused. Guys are out there that lackadaisical. They don't want to play. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like they out there, they don't want to play. Guys are struggling. Have they forgot the message? Is the message coming from the head coach? Have they forgotten that? Do they don't believe in a defensive coordinator anymore? Every year Jack has been here, we're talking about we start defenses started off slow. But you can't start slow every year and still think you're gonna have enough wins to play deep in the season. These are games, like I said, these are must-win games. Must win. Because when it get deep in the season and you got to play the Giants twice, you got to play the Cowboys twice, you got to play the Eagles again, they ain't gonna roll over for you. They gonna come in and they beat us. They look at the schedule. Oh, we got the Skins on the schedule. That's a win. We make these guys look like all-stars. Daniel Jones, every year, he gets sacked, motherfucker, 10 times a game, throw 5 interceptions. Guess what? He come and play us. He throw 4 touchdowns, he get 100 yards rushing, and they give him $100 million contract based on the game he played against us. Justin Fields been terrible all year. All year. And I said they're going to come out there, they're going to make Justin Fields look like an all-star. Look like a Super Bowl contender. I could have sat back there and thought Joe Montana was throwing the Jerry Rice out there. You know? That's what I was out there. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers good. You sure they ain't going for the Super Bowl? They don't look on for to me. But what can we do? What's next? What's next for the organization to move forward? You know, you hear a lot of people say fire Ron, fire Del Rio. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they need to do. All I keep saying are the same results every week, every year. That's what I keep saying. Every week, every year, I see the same results. People are tired of that. That's what this whole Dan Snyder era was about. People was tired of that shit. Should they get rid of Ron? I think the message that Ron has given out, I think it might have passed them. They might not believe in that message anymore. And sometimes it gets to the point where you gotta let people go. Same thing about Del Rio. I don't understand how you could be playing good ball last year, good defense, almost got the same type of players from last year. But then you turn around and you giving up 36 points a game. 36 a game. He let the Bears put up 40. No turnovers last night. We got an all-star so-called all-star front four. No turnovers. They had some pressures. They had a couple sacks. Then they had 3 sacks on the game. 3 sacks. No turnovers. Where's the pressure? The blitzes they disguise, they're late at blitzing. The guys are out of place. They don't seem like they know what's what. That's coaching. That's coaching. That's coaching, man. I don't know what they need to do. I don't know what they need to do. I don't know what they need to, who they need to look at to try to get things going. I don't know. You hate to fire people in the middle of the year, man, because this when you start making changes like that in the beginning or middle, man, sometimes that shit don't work. But you have to take a hard look at it in the off season from the GM position on down. If I'm the owner, I want my own guys in there. Me personally, I want my own motherfuckers that I pick. I want them in there. I want them playing. I pick my guys. I pick my GM. I pick my coaches. I need my guys. I don't want no holdover from the holdover regime. I don't want them. I come in here, I spend this money. I want my own guys out there. So where do we go from here? Where can we go from here? Justin Fields, 15 to 29, 282 yards, 4 touchdowns. 11 carries, 57 yards. He threw 8 balls to DJ Moore for 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. He didn't throw it to anyone else. Threw the tight end, couple balls. Well, both tight ends, a couple balls. He threw it to one guy the whole entire game. DJ Moore had 8 catches, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. His longest was a 58-yard pass. He only threw it to 3 people in the game. Justin Fields threw the ball to 3 people. You hear me? He threw it to 3 people in the game. 3. For the Bears who had catches last night. They made this dude look like a Pro Bowler, all pro. They about to put his whole uniform up in Canton. It's just ridiculous. Then our guys coming here, his game stats, he was 37 of 51 passes, 388 yards. 2 TDs, 1 interception. 51 times. And we said that he don't need to be throwing the ball that much. And I understand they got behind real quick. They're bad and you can't run when you're losing. But that's when our defense has to step up. 51 times. This young guy out here throwing the ball 51 times. Too much pressure on him. Too much. I thought, I knew we was going. I knew this was shaping up to be one of those games because it always do. It always happen. But where do we go from here? Giving up 36 points a game. Where they get 9 days off before they go to Atlanta, 10 days off before they go to Atlanta, play the Falcons. Falcons are terrible. Their quarterback, he go to shake his old man hand. His old man smacked his hand away. Man, get the fuck out of here. You sorry ass throwing motherfucking passes like that. Motherfucking ducks. His own man, own teammate told him, man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But guess what? This a get right game for Atlanta when they play us. This a get right game. Guys gonna be running, chest bumping, motherfuckers dancing in the end zone, all type of shit. Motherfuckers partying in the stands. The shit like that happen when they play the Commanders. Can they change it around to get it straight? Can they come to play? I don't know. Man, it looked rough for us, y'all. It looked rough. And we all say, we all DC natives, man, we've been saying this shit for a long time. This shit been going on for a long time, man. It's not even funny. It's not even something that, you expect this now for DC sports. You expect this. This shit ain't something new. This shit been happening for years. I was talking to my brother. We knew it was going to happen. My brother was like, man, put some money on Justin Fields. He playing the Commanders. Prime time. Put some money on Justin Fields. He gonna look like an all-star. We said that. We talking to each other all week. We laughing and shit. These motherfuckers, the Bears, watch the Bears. It's a get right game for them. They changed their season around based on us, playing us. I said that. I told my coworkers that. This is a get right game for them. But where do we go from here with Atlanta? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know if they could get right. Because right behind they play Atlanta, I think they play, I want to say they fuck around and play the G-Men. But let me look real quick. That's what I think they play. Who we play after? Let me see if I can find their schedule real quick. Let me see if we can find their schedule, because it don't get easier. Three in a row to play the Giants in New York, at Atlanta, at New York. Then we play Philly. New England, Seahawks, Giants, Cowboys, Dolphins, Rams, Jets, 49ers, Cowboys. Falcons, Giants, Eagles. Patriots, Seahawks, Giants, Cowboys, Dolphins, Rams, Jets, 49ers, Cowboys. Wow. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe this is one of them years where they say, hey, maybe we win a runner for the USC quarterback. Look, we didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I'm just coming to think about it. Let us get the schedule now. Without the way our defense playing, maybe we in a running for the USC quarterback. I don't know. It's looking rough. It's a hard schedule. It's definitely a hard schedule for us. And I don't know when our next win gonna come. But they need to get it right when they play Atlanta. They better get it right when they play the Giants. They better beat Philly, New England, Seattle. They got to do something to turn the season around, or we be like the first pick of the NFL draft. Commanders, who you pick? It's rough, y'all. It's rough, and it's gonna get a whole lot worse. Hopefully, we could turn it around. Hopefully, we could turn it to a good year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just so disappointing that you stay up, you work all day, you come home, you want to watch a team play, you want to see what they doing, and they put out an effort like they did. And the thing about it is, what make you mad even more, they give these guys a paycheck every week. They give these guys a check every week for the stuff they put out there on the field. People out here spend their whole for me to take my family, my wife, and my kids, that's that $800-900 to take them to a game. And that's not even counting food. That's almost over $1,000 to go to a game, to bring my family to a game, to sit back and enjoy ourselves. And this is the effort they put out. Like I said in the beginning, it's not about losing. It's how you lose. People lose games like this. They lose them. But it's how you lose. Because it shows that you didn't put no effort in it. It shows that guys just showed up. You know, like we used to play flag football. We ain't practice or nothing. We just show up and play. And we would still win. But these guys just look like they just like us. They just show up. They ain't practice. They ain't do nothing. They went to the club all night, party, got their freak on and shit, had you over and show up and play and get blown out. I don't know. We'll see how things go. It don't look. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. I need you guys like, subscribe. I feel your pain. Get back with you guys on the next time.